Okay, welcome to African Roots and Culture. We're on a different setting tonight with a very special guest. Israel Vibration is here in town. If you remember, we've actually announced their arrival here in Santa Barbara, California. And tonight, precisely, they're having the show of the year at Soho Bar and Restaurant down by Victoria Court. Without hesitating, without spending more time on anything else, let's welcome our guest tonight. Matt, can you go ahead and present our guest for us tonight, please?
These are really good friends of mine, Israel Vibration. Wiss right here. Original member, wonderful singer, and has a great catalog of songs with the band. Of course, Skelly. I don't know what to say about Skelly, except he's a lot of fun. He has a great time on stage, and he's a good boss. I used to work for both these guys, so I'd like to welcome to Santa Barbara. Really blessed to have them here.
Thank you, Matt. And I know it's gonna be a great show tonight, but I just want to hear from themselves. What can we expect from you tonight?
Just come out and see what is to be. But everything's going to be nice tonight. Man. The vibes going just right, Yeah.
And the last time you've been in Santa Barbara, how long ago were you here in Santa Barbara? If you recall, if you have any quick memories. Matt, do you remember when?
It was like 5 years ago at the Sunsplash at the Bowl. But prior to this show tonight, they haven't been in a club here since they were here February 16th, 1996. It was quite a while. It was a packed show, and we're really looking forward to having them here.
Yeah.
Well, the first question people will be asking is when they pay attention to the name of the group, Israel Vibration, that must have a deep understanding, a deep meaning to the group. Why Israel Vibration? Why that name?
Well, it goes all the way back to the Bible, the Bible days, the original days, Days like that talk about Jacob, the children of Israel, So it's really a Bible concept, So when we say Israel Vibration, we go in a spiritual connection with the Father of creation,
Yeah.
All the way back to, like we say, Abraham, Isaac, Jacob, Israel, Yeah, a Bible concept.
So again, going back to the Rastafari belief, Israel means a lot to the reggae tradition. Is that right?
Well, like the dread say, is not only Israel Vibration, it's Israel, Jacob had 12 sons, Reuben, Simeon, Levi, Judah, Issachar. So from you acknowledge yourself as a member of a tribe, whether you're born, your prayer born, Mary, versus, where you automatically acknowledge yourself, you're a member of the 12 tribe of Israel. So you don't only have 12 tribes in Jamaica. You have Bingi, you have Bobo, you have Orthodox, you have other different Rasta religion, And I function as a Rasta. Not because I'm Israel Vibration, but function as a Rasta. And I just see myself as a Rastafari,
Yeah, because even in the past, people ask us if it have anything to do with Israel over on the other side.
Yeah.
So we say no, it's not really that way,
Okay.
Because when the Bible describes Israel and the activity of Israel, it would be like an children of Israel journey to this place.
Yeah.
And the children of Israel journey to that place. So it was more like about the people and at different time them sojourn to different part of the land, Yes, it's a Bible concept from that time until even now.
Jacob, they really get the blessing of the oath. It's 12, so the oath of blessing. 12 tribe of Israel, call them Israel, the oath of Israel. So, it was really a thing long before the country in the east, and that Israel.
Yeah.
Israel was a long time thing
Yeah.
from just before what's going on now,
Well, your last album called Stamina, you had sauté reggae on it. Sauté means jump in French.
Jump raga reggae.
Jump raga reggae. That means that you have a tremendous audience outside of this country.
Yeah, France. Yeah, man. Well, not. Don't afraid to say it. In France is our biggest audience, Yeah, man. Every show we do in France always work. Yeah, man. You know.
So France is the biggest place or the biggest crowd you had so far in your career?
Yeah, and I find and I ever sing in front of a crowd of 150,000 people and kids in France. You see that and the biggest crowd that means actually. And that's why we have the biggest fans and friends. You see, but we have fans all over the world, you know.
Everywhere.
Yeah, but you know, that's all. Yeah, it's good. That's all.
Well, this is kind of interesting to me because the last group we had here in town, the Wailing Souls, had their biggest crowd in Japan, and we have the Israel Vibration tonight are telling us that the biggest crowd they ever had is in France. As a matter of fact, that's is the most cheering crowd ever. Is that right?
Yep.
Okay. So what's the difference between playing a reggae in the United States and playing a reggae overseas? What do you find different about a crowd? What do you find different about a promotion? And what do you find different about the way people perceive reggae as a music, as a message?
Well, I might feel say in Europe, and I will acknowledge roots and culture a lot. You know, if your song got a message and a meaning, it's like the people listen to it. You see it? So it's like, to me, the more I adjusted to roots and culture. You see that a roots and culture singer like Burning Spear, Joseph when he was around, and I'm from sing roots and culture in Europe. Yeah, right. You see it? In America now, it's most like the younger crowd, the more like the dancehall crowd, in which again, and I do not fight against dancehall because, like I always say, that reggae music didn't come from just reggae music. It was ska, rocksteady, reggae. So you have a younger generation now with some younger youth now with a next branch come off the tree, which is dancehall. And I still have supported because it's a branch of the tree. But all I am going to ask for, and we would love to see happen, and I know them can do it, put some more cultural and conscious lyrics on the dancehall that you don't just eat food for 1 week or 2 weeks. It's your career, somewhere where you expect to live by.
Yeah.
That means when you do your work, you must do your work that next 50 or 100 years from now, your work still bringing fruit from it. You know?
Being an inspiration, basically.
Yeah.
I'm just curious. There's a lot of stuff going on in the world with fuel and food shortages and water shortages and trials and tribulations. How is that affecting what you're writing in your music and what you see, around you as far as Bible prophecies and such?
We'll do that's one of the things we try to bring to the people's attention, We try to make them realize that these are the things that happen around you, Because if you check the music within the music, the music describe like activities that take place here, abroad, internationally, globally, And like, you have a lot of things to sing about because you have people that mean you're good, you have people that mean you're bad, You encounter the crook, you encounter the one that's good, So, but by seeing these things, listening to the news and things of that nature, inflation, this, that crisis, this, that, and that, the Bible describes all those things at a time, And then we come see the fulfillment of it within these times also, Because like the Bible says, if the bad guy is in charge, then the people will scream. If the good guy is in charge, then the people will rejoice and be happy. So far, no one has been rejoicing and anything like that, So that tells a lot of things, Yeah, so it go. Yeah.
Thank you. Just want to thank Skelly and Wiss for sitting out here in the cool night and reasoning with us. I worked with them for about 5 years, and opportunities like this are rare. And just want to give thanks from my heart for doing this because it means a lot to us and all the viewers and the people around the world that can watch it on the internet. And I know it's kind of rare when they'll sit down and do an interview and reason. They do a lot of reasoning and yeah. And you just don't like to sit and go on camera. So I saw it in Helsinki on the 4th of July like 10 years ago, but I haven't seen it since. So I just want to thank Wiz for getting up and Skelly for coming out too and give thanks.
Well, thank you, and thank you, Matt. Thank you so much, gentlemen. Thank you. It was a pleasure, and we really appreciate it from the bottom of our heart. Again, African Roots and Culture, the idea of this show is to provide to you, viewers, the meaning of music, especially African roots. And I bet our guests tonight have demonstrated to you how important music is and how inspirational they can be to the world, to the third world, even to this country. Thank you again. Thanks for being with African Roots and Culture. So long, Sarah Barbara. Bye-bye.